Well, welcome to Central Georgia Focus. I'm your host today, Katelyn Heck, and today we are focused on Central Georgia Technical College. With its noted academic excellence, high job placement rates, and growing extracurricular activities like sports, it should be no surprise that CGTC has the highest enrollment among technical colleges here in the state. So today we're talking about how the school is meeting both the needs of local students and the global community. Our guest today talking about enrollment and growth and academic success is Dr. Alvin Harmon, the Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
We talked about that long list of accolades, all the great things happening at Central Georgia Tech. Talk about the record enrollment you all are seeing right now.
So we are very excited. Last year we had over 10,700 students, and I'm happy to say we just got a recent enrollment report, and so we're over 11,200 students for fall 24, about a 6% enrollment growth. It's a consistent effort with everybody from the President's vision, academic affairs, admissions, financial aid, all working together, and it's allowing us to fulfill our mission and help meet those workforce needs of the community.
Now, how many campuses does Central Georgia Tech now? I feel like you are always expanding and adding on and doing new things.
So we have 3 major campuses. We have an 11 county service area, and we also have our career academies. We have Bibb County, the Hutchins Center, as well as Houston Career Academy, and we also have other centers throughout that service region.
Now, how does Central Georgia Tech's enrollment fit in with the rest of the technical colleges here in the state?
Fortunately, we're excited to say that we have the highest enrollment out of the 22 technical colleges, and I think that's still a testament to the team. You know, our striving to meet the needs of the citizens of Central Georgia, as well as Georgia as a whole. We actually have students from over 131 Georgia counties attending Central Georgia Technical College. Now, our focus remains our 11 county service area. But we're so excited to have that number of individuals throughout Georgia who consider Central Georgia Technical College as their opportunity to continue.
Now, what do you think is helping to drive some of that growth at the school?
You know, I think there are a variety of things. One of the things that I think came out of COVID was that online learning greatly accelerated. And so we have even more students now who are choosing online learning, hybrid learning, where they take a combination of face-to-face courses as well as online courses, and then fully online. So I think that drives it some. Also, we've really been marketing the technical college system and what we have to offer. The jobs now pay a really good wage. Many of them, once the students complete those certificates or diplomas or degrees, they can do so in little as 15 weeks or 2 years and move seamlessly into the workforce. So I think when you look at the impact of COVID and the online learning, students became familiar with it. The job needs in Georgia and the salaries that many of them offer, and then it doesn't take as long to do so. I think that is contributing to our enrollment that we're seeing.
And you mentioned the workforce, and that's really kind of the ultimate goal is getting these students ready to get into the workforce to help boost the economy in return. Right. Talk about the success rate that you all are seeing right now in getting students to those high-paying jobs.
Right, so we have a job placement rate that is greater than 95%. So we are really excited about that. We know going back to COVID, healthcare definitely has received a considerable amount of interest because of the needs that were revealed during that period of time. So nursing, surgical technology, radiology technology, and a variety of other health careers are really helping drive enrollment. And then Georgia's deepening of the port in Savannah is really pushing the CDL industry. So we're getting far more students interested in obtaining their CDL license, and it's helping Georgia meet the needs of its workforce, not only from a state standpoint, but from a regional, national, and even a global standpoint.
Now, you mentioned 2 programs I wanted to dive into a little bit. First, talking about the healthcare industry. Really starting to boom with those the programs that you have at Central Georgia Tech.
Yes. And so, you know, of course, nursing receives so much interest, just needing more providers. So what we've been able to do in the last 4 years, we've expanded our ASN program to our Milledgeville campus. So now we accept 2 cohorts a year on that campus, each totaling about 40 students. We've started a bridge program for students who have a paramedic degree, have their practical nursing degree, or some other health skill where they can bridge into the ASN program. And then our initial ASN program was on the Warner Robins campus, and that accepts 40 students twice a year, so 80 students a year. So we're really growing that nursing program. Now, coupled with that, we're seeing an increase in asking for a radiology technologist. We're seeing an increase in students applying for our surgical technology program, our EMS program, medical assistant, and then one that is also growing, I must admit, is our nurse aide, our certified nurse aides, our CNAs. That program is growing. We have several hundred students per year as a result of our dual enrollment initiatives, as well as what we do with traditional students, as well as adults who want to gain into the healthcare arena.
Some news that just came out recently. Over $3.5 million in grant money coming to help boost that nursing program.
Yes. That was a, you know, I've got definitely the Dean, Dr. Patty Wynn, our Director of Nursing, Jessica Wilcox, our Office of Institutional Effectiveness, Dr. Burks and her team helped us develop that proposal, and I'm so happy we were successful. That's $3.6 million, and the goal there is to expand the number of healthcare practitioners who serve in a rural environment. Many of our students stay within the area, and we know that out of that service area, when we start to look at Dooley County, Crawford County, we're starting definitely to be in a rural community. So we're excited about this grant. It's going to help us meet that workforce need of having more healthcare practitioners in small town USA or rural Georgia.
That's going to help a lot of communities, I'm sure. Another growing workforce you just mentioned too, the CDL.
Yes.
A really, really big program right now.
We are excited about the growth, and we couldn't be more thankful for the support we get from the state legislature for funding to support our CDL programs. It qualifies for what we have known as a Hope Career Grant. So students who are interested in obtaining their CDL license, they can go to school almost free or at a very reduced cost because of that program. It helps fulfill the needs as a result, as I mentioned earlier, the deepening of the ports in Savannah, and to make sure that we can move commerce throughout the state. And so you're getting competent drivers, safe drivers, great work ethic in terms of being on time. We get to contribute to that not only at Central Georgia Technical College, but throughout the technical college system. And so it really feels good being a part of seeing Georgia grow economically and continue to be a top state for doing business.
And you all are attracting a lot of students for these programs, but you're also kind of bridging into some of the younger students and getting them started early through the Hutchins Career Academy and the Houston County Career Academy too. Yes,
and so what you're speaking is our dual enrollment program. You know, as a part of this enrollment is driven by the large number of dual enrolled students we have. So we typically have over 4,000 dual enrolled students. That's the largest in the state, be it a technical college institution or a university system institution. And we couldn't be more proud of the relationship we have with the area superintendents, the counselors, the administrators at our K through 12 institutions, as they really encourage their students to take advantage of this opportunity, and let's determine a pathway for you. So with our Hutchins Career Academy, as you mentioned, also Houston Career Academy, these students are starting and they're completing phlebotomy in an accelerated program, their nurse aide in an accelerated program, welding, or taking general education courses as they plan to proceed to the four-year degree.
A great way to set them up for success.
Yes.
We do need to take a very quick break, but when we come back, we're going to be talking about student life, homecoming, Titans football, all kinds of exciting things coming up in just a minute. Welcome back. Today we're talking all about the success of Central Georgia Technical College with Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Alvin Harmon. We've talked about a lot of the programs that you all are offering and what's bringing students to the campus. We're going to talk a little more about that. First, though, you are in Central Georgia. A lot of your students affected by the recent hurricanes that came through our area. How are you all helping those students and their families as they go through the recovery?
Right. So one of the things that college is fortunate to be able to do is serve as a site where FEMA as well as GEMA are actually bringing trucks in and using it as a logistic hubs. We see the trucks moving regularly, not only at the Macon campus, but also at the Warner Robins campus. And so it's serving as a site where goods are brought into the campus and they're taking out. And so we get to see the logistics process play out. But more importantly, we get to play a role in helping our fellow Georgia citizens as they recover and go through and navigate just this unfortunate time associated with the hurricane. So we're glad to be able to be a part of that, and we're definitely supporting our friends in Georgia.
It's glad to see so many people coming together in any way that they can after these hurricanes to help our neighbors and friends. So we want to talk about the student life at Central Georgia Tech. A lot of things going on there. What is really drawing students to the campus at Central Georgia Tech right now?
So with student life, one of the things that we are really excited about is we've started football. And in addition to football, we've started men and women's soccer. And so what we're seeing with the football is that it's increasing our male enrollment. And so one of the ways that you can sometimes capture a student is by leveraging athletics. And so students are able to attend Central Georgia Technical College, progress in terms of achieving a certificate, a diploma, or a degree while using football to reduce the cost. And so it's promoting student engagement. We see a buzz around campus in regards to football, as well as the women's soccer and the men's soccer.
Homecoming week coming up too. Talk about all the excitement of planning homecoming week for Titans football.
So this is our first homecoming coming up next week. And so the football game will be October the 26th. And of course, that'll be the culminating activity. We've got a flag football game scheduled for October the 25th. And that'll be students, staff, even faculty may participate in that game. So we're really excited about this. And we're seeing the students express that enthusiasm. So it's promoting student engagement. And what it's doing is expanding the way we think about technical education. As much as we are going to provide students with the skills, the knowledge, and the ability to enter into the workforce, we want to engage them while they're there, because a lot of learning takes place outside of the classroom. And so with these sports activities, we're starting to see more students just mulling around campus, interacting with each other. So we really like to observe that.
I'm sure great for recruiting more people to come and see what the school is all about too, by bringing them to the campus.
Yes.
You mentioned taking care of kind of the student as a whole, whether they're learning in the classroom, on the football field, outside of the classroom. Why is that so important when it comes to growing the school and the programs that you have?
What it does is it's showing students that we're committed to fulfilling their needs for learning. And so with the educational environment, we know that a critical piece is that interaction with the instructor and the student, but there's also a critical piece of the interaction with the student and their peers. Can they exchange ideas? Perhaps there is a different way one student looked at a concept versus another student that helps promote learning, helps us meet our learning outcomes. And we talked about the enrollment growth. I think all of these different initiatives and vision that Dr. Allen, our president, had years ago, they're starting to bear fruit. And we're really in a good place right now. We're so thankful for that. So we couldn't be more proud of the students and the individuals we get to serve, as well as the people we get to work with at Central Georgia Technical College.
Now, you're from Central Georgia originally, so you've seen kind of the growth and the evolution of Central Georgia Tech. Talk a little bit about what you've seen just personally in that growth.
So making this home for me. I graduated from Northeast High School, and so I remember Central Georgia Technical College here in Macon, but Middle Georgia Technical College was in Warner Robins. And so the technical college at that time was much smaller in terms of enrollment, but still offered a variety of different careers, welding, sheet metal, we would see fabrication, but with the healthcare arena. Initially, Central Georgia Technical College offered practical nursing, and then several years ago moved into the associate science degree of nursing. And so we couldn't be more proud of the growth we're seeing in technical education, because it still provides a pathway that meets other Georgians who may not wish to go to a four-year degree. Or one thing I did mention is that we have a Vector Center. And so we also have ways in which we work with our military veterans as well as their spouses as they're getting ready to move back into civilian life and provide a pathway in which they can enter the workforce as well.
And you want to dive a little bit more into that partnership with the Vector Center and some of the programs that you all are offering for our former military.
Right, and so the Vector Center is in Warner Robins, and that stands for the Veterans Education, Career and Transition Resource Center. And so what occurs there is that about 180 days before veterans leave the military to move back into civilian life, we have a variety of different programs that they may enter into. We just started ortho technology there. We have CDL training, office training, and we also have A1 or artificial intelligence, robotics, so that individuals may work into a manufacturing facility, as we're seeing the growth in Georgia with that. And so, it feels good to be able to serve the veterans. They've sacrificed time away from family to make sure that they keep this country safe, keep all of us safe. And so to be able to help them as they then move back into the civilian life, civilian workforce, that's an incredible feeling. That really feels good. And then, you know, to let veterans know that we are here. Central Georgia Technical College, we are here. We have the Vector Center. We look forward to supporting you in any way we can. And if by chance there's not a program at the Vector Center, well, we got programs throughout the college. And so we are sure that we will find something that they may be interested in.
There's so many opportunities you all are offering there, and it's so great to see, again, you helping our former military too. We're going to take one more quick break, then we're going to talk a little bit more about enrollment, ways to get involved in the school. It's all coming up next. Welcome back to Central Georgia Focus, talking all about Central Georgia Technical College, all the great things they have going on there with Dr. Alvin Harmon. We've talked about so many wonderful programs and things you all are offering to people. Talk about the cost efficiency of going to Central Georgia Technical College. Cost of education, of course, a big barrier for a lot of people.
Right. So one of the things I want to mention is that, you know, our cost is quite affordable. And let me be specific. It's $107 a credit hour. Let's extrapolate that out to 15 credit hours. So 15 credit hours per semester with tuition and fees included is about $2,045. And so that's quite an affordable cost. Now, what we also offer are smaller class sizes, well-qualified faculty. So students who are taking general ed courses such as history, English, music, they can do so at a reduced cost, small environment. And what we think it does is it gives that student the opportunity to mature academically, to mature socially, so that through our articulation agreements with many of the four-year institutions, they can seamlessly transfer. In addition to that, students who come out of high school with a B average, then they have the HOPE scholarship available. But we also have programs that are funded through the HOPE Career Grant, such as phlebotomy, nurse aid, truck driving, as we mentioned. And that results not only in a reduced cost, but there's also a stipend associated with those programs. And so as much as we offer affordability, as well as we can do so in terms of providing skills in a short period of time, we encourage our students and advocate for them while they're there, because we want our students to do well in the workforce once they get out.
And you all cater to a lot of different needs, a lot of different groups of people, non-traditional students as well. Yes,
we do. And so let me talk just a little bit about that. We have also our adult education. And so what that affords are individuals who may not have completed high school or may even have difficulty with their literacy skills. We offer a way in which we help those individuals improve those literacy skills, obtain their GED, as well as certificates that will allow them to move into the workforce. And what we're also seeing, you mentioned driving growth earlier, we're seeing a larger number of students with four-year degrees come to the technical college. We often see them moving into the healthcare arena, but we are seeing business majors who may move into HVAC or electrician also. So those are two examples of non-traditional students. And then we also have a career academy, whereby students who did not finish high school, if they're younger than 23, then they'll go into our dual achievement program. And students who are over 23 years old who didn't finish high school, well, then they'll go into our career academy. And so we can then help them obtain a high school diploma or a GED, obtain a certificate so that you have those workforce skills. And then there's something that just feels good about completing that degree or that diploma, and we see that in our students.
And why is it so important for Central Georgia Technical College to cater to all these different groups, to try to help so many different people accomplish goals, accomplish careers, and to go into the workforce?
What we want everyone to know is there's a pathway for you at Central Georgia Technical College. Dual enrollment student or high school student, we have a pathway for you. Graduated from high school, of course, we have a pathway for you. Finished a four-year degree, we have a pathway for you. Did not finish high school, we have a pathway for you. A veteran who is interested in moving into the civilian workforce, we have a pathway for you. I have difficulty reading, we have a pathway for you. And so what that does then is it helps us fulfill our mission, community and workforce development, that last phrase of our mission statement. And we're helping all Georgians, and as a result, all the Georgians can help Georgia. And so we're really excited to be in that space where we can do just that.
And as you're putting these students out into the workforce, it's in turn growing the workforce and growing the economy too. We've been talking about bringing more businesses to our area.
Yes, and so you know, we're happy Georgia for the 11th year in a row is the #1 state to do business, and so we're excited about that. But when businesses look at Georgia, we have something called Quick Start in the technical college system. And what that is a collaborative effort between education, business, government, where infrastructure is improved, the education training is provided by the technical college system in our institutions, and we work together to present that community or that business to say, hey, this is why you should invest in Georgia. We're going to provide the training for you. We're going to be supportive with your infrastructure. We're going to, most importantly, have qualified individuals that we will train, and we'll make sure the training meets your needs, and that's that customized piece. And I want to add a little bit here. The technical college system, many people may not be aware, we have warranty claims. And what that simply means is that if an individual graduates from our institution, gets out into the workforce, they realize they don't have certain skills that they should have learned with us, or their employer identifies skills they should have learned with us, they can come back to Central Georgia Technical College or any technical college absolutely free. And so we are really happy that we have that, and I'm happy to say we don't get many warranty claims.
That was going to be the next
yes,
question out of my mouth.
We do not. Our students do well. We get emails from the students as well as businesses and saying, hey, send us some more. And I think that's the technical college provides the hands-on training. There are so many clinical hours for our healthcare students. There are so many hours driving for our CDL students, for individuals who are doing barbering or cosmetology. They have to cut so many heads. And so students and individuals in the community can come to the campus sometime and get a haircut at a reduced cost. It's a student, but you have the instructors right there to help you, so help them rather. So the technical college system is one of the greatest avenues for moving to the next step, putting yourself in a position where you can make a livable wage, contribute positively to the community, and just see where it takes you.
It's taken a lot of students pretty far, it seems.
Yes.
So for students who are, or people who are looking at this saying, I think there could be a pathway for me. Maybe I want to, enroll. What are some deadlines they need to know? What do they need to do to get that process
And so
started?
we accept applications all the time. We've just started our second mini-semester of the fall semester. So although that has started, what we're doing now is we're taking applications from students, getting them through the financial aid process so we can start in January. For some of our programs, there will be an orientation before the end of the year. So we encourage all individuals to visit the website, centralgeorgiatech.edu, or give us a call, 478-988-6800, and we will put you in the right location or get you to the right department to help you complete your application, submit all your financial aid documents so that we can see what type of resources financially are out there for you. And then let's listen to you. We want to hear from you. What are you interested in? If it's not phlebotomy, what about CDL? If it's not CDL, what about nursing? If it's not nursing, what about cybersecurity, cosmetology? There are so many different opportunities for individuals. And so we welcome anyone to Central Georgia Technical College. And I want to add, we have an access mission. And what that means is that everyone who applies to Central Georgia Technical College will be admitted. We'll determine where we start based on perhaps the academic level that you are actually completed. However, you will be accepted so that we know that that's out of the window in terms of will I get in. Let's now figure out what is it that you want to do. And so it's a good day every day at Central Georgia Technical College.
Well, it seems like you all are doing some great work for your students, really growing, and that shows. And thank you for what you're doing for the community, for your students, and thank you for being here with us for Central Georgia Focus.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
All right, well, thank you for joining us for Central Georgia Focus. We'll see you back here next week.